Hi guys, this time I'm taking a look at the Army Armament R36. This is a green gas powered budget gas blowback rifle. Inside the box you really don't get that much. I mean, you get your normal base construction manual, a 90 round speed loader with the attachment to supposedly make it easier to load the mags, and you do actually get 2 green gas mags, which is nice to see, along with the rifle itself. The R36 is made almost entirely out of polymer, with the exceptions of the body pins, outer barrel, flash hider and the front rails being made out of metal, making the thing weigh just over 2.5 kilos when it's empty. And while you might think, oh, that's not too bad, each mag does weigh about 600 grams. So when you get 2 of them and you can connect these up together, that is going to make it a lot weightier. While it is a nice feature that you can clip these mags together, the clips are made out of plastic and these things can easily break on their own, just from their weight, so I really wouldn't advise using these. Both of the mags are green gas and you can fill them up from the bottom. They both hold around 30 BBs, and while they do give you a speed loader in the box, I found it a lot easier to do it by hand. Even then, it still takes a while to get used to it. The R36 is around 72 centimeters long. Now that's not the longest rifle in the world, but you can actually collapse the stock and make it about 49 centimeters, so that's going to be really nice and compact when you're going in tight spaces. On the body of the gun you get an ambidextrous fire selector with your standard safe, semi and auto options, but this rifle cannot go into safe unless the gun's already been cocked. Along the top you get a full length rail system for mounting your optics, a fixed front sight and adjustable rear for both your windage and your elevation. As this is a gas blowback rifle, the charging handle will come backwards and forwards each time. When it's empty it's going to lock backwards and you can release it 2 ways. You can either cock the gun again with a charging handle to release it forward, or just by the trigger there is a little button and it's quite tight and hard to push in, but once you've got it, it will release it as well. Personally, I find it easier and quicker to use the charging handle. Underneath your charging handle is also where you're going to find your hop. Now, it's a rotary style hop, so it's very easy to use, but getting your finger in there and actually spinning it is the difficult part. It's really stiff and it's really compacted in there, so it's not the easiest thing in the world. Once you have got it set, it is going to stay there, which is just what you want, especially for a gas blowback where you've got all that vibration. The polymer handguard at the front does house 3 metal rail systems on your 3, 6 and your 9 o'clock position, but if you don't like them or you feel they get in the way, these can be taken off very easily just using an Allen key. Right at the front you have got a metal flash hider, and if you want to you can actually take that off and it does reveal a 14mm counterclockwise thread. So you can add tracers and suppressors onto this if you want to. For the Chrono I'm using 0.2 gram BBs and WE 2 times gas. For a budget blowback rifle, this one's actually not too bad once you get used to the weight. The ability to have that stock folded makes it great for CQB environments, and the kick is not so hard that it's going to throw you off your aim. One problem I have found, however, is that if you insert that mag and even though it's in the right place and you hear that click, sometimes it just doesn't sit right and you do get nothing out of it. It's not the best thing in the world, especially if you're in the middle of a game. But if you do like gas blowback rifles and you want to see more, maybe check this video out.